Welcome. We are continuing our discussion on calculus, where we are looking at the chain rule for differentiation. We have looked at the product rule, we have looked at the quotient rule, and now we are looking at the chain rule. Okay, so under the chain rule, we are saying if x and y are differentiable functions of u, then dy dx is equal to dy du multiplied by du dx. So, what this means is that when you are given a function of this kind, like this one, forming our example, we have y is equal to 2, 3x minus 5 power 3. It is difficult for us to use the formula method or the power rule. Why? Because this expression in brackets has been raised to the power 3. So for us to use the formula, we need to first expand this one in brackets, then come to use the formula on each one of the terms that we could have. But that is a long way to go. So we need just to use the power rule. So according to the power rule, we need again to let. We say, let u be, so we let this one which has been raised to the power 3 be u. So let u equals 3x plus minus 5. So this one inside, we let it be equal to u, so that our function will be 2u power 3. We have said we let this expression inside to be u. Then when this one is u, then our function will be y is equal to 2. This one is u power 3. So now, once we do this letting, our u is this one, then the function becomes this one. So we need to find du dx. We need to find du dx. So we are saying we let this one which has been raised to the power 3, we let it be u. So we have u is equal to 3x minus 5. And when this is u, it means the original function where we had this there, it will be 2u power 3. Now, after getting this as u, we now need to differentiate it with respect to x. So we differentiate u with respect to x. So du, differentiating u with respect to x dx. Okay? So that du dx will be, when you differentiate this one, you will get 3. Because this will give you 0, this will give you 3. So du dx is 3. Okay? So now, let's differentiate now. This is our latest function of u. So we are told y is equal to 2u power 3. 2u power 3. So we are going to differentiate this function called y. So dy with respect to u. So du. So when we differentiate this one, we know this power will drop on 2, so that we say 3 times 2, we get 6u. Now, this power here reduces by 1, so that we have 2. Okay, 3 times 2, 6. Then this power reduces by 1. So 3 minus 1, which will give us 2. So we have 6u power 2. Okay, so dy du now becomes 6u square. And we know our y of u is this one. We know our u is this one. Okay, so we have all the quantities that we need to put in our chain rule. Now, let's get to our chain rule. Our chain rule says dy dx is equal to dy du, dy du, dy du. So where we have this, we put our dy du. Okay, multiplied by du dx, du dx, du dx, which is 3. Okay, so this is it. So we have dy dx is equal to 3 times 6u power 2. So 3 times 6 is 18 and u power 2. But remember, u is 3x minus 5. U is 3x minus 5. So where we have u here, we need to replace back the 3x minus 5 so that we complete the equation, the differentiation. So we have 18, 3x minus 5 power 2. So finally, this is our derivative of y is equal to this function using the chain rule. So whenever we have powers, functions which have powers of x, we need to use the chain rule. Thank you very much for your attention.